What is up, you guys? Illinois Outdoorsman, and today we're gonna kind of create something. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, being middle of hunting season, right in the middle of the rut right now here in Illinois. It's hard to get camera gear, to be honest with you, camera gear into the tree stand and not be clumsy and be able to get you guys the shots that I want to get you. So instead of spending 125, 130 bucks on a camera mount to hang from the tree, we're going to make our own out of this aluminum for 1/5 of the cost. So if you guys want to make your own, stick around, find out how. All right, you guys, so what we're going to do is we have a piece of aluminum. So this is lightweight. This is 3/4 by 3/4, 3-foot long aluminum tube. All this stuff I bought at Menards. Some other stuff I bought, so 32 total minus the $11, so $21 to build this for less than 1/5 of the cost of what you can normally buy one of these for. So this being a 3-foot stick of aluminum, we're going to break this down. I got brackets so you can strap it to a tree. Public land hunting, you cannot screw anything into the tree, so we're going to be able to strap this to the tree with a ratchet strap, pull strap, whatever you want. Got rubber washers to try and silence this, because obviously you get a little bit of noise in there. Bolts, hardware, and some flat washers. So if you take this, in theory, you should be able to take this, cut this into 3 1-foot sections. Most of the time, yeah, you're right. To do this though, and if you cut it into 3 1-foot sections, your bolts will hit. So you will have, instead of it laying almost perfectly over itself, it's going to want to fan out. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a 11-inch section, a 12-inch section, and a 13-inch section out of this. And here comes Wild Child beating on the door. So hold on just a second. All right, you guys, so I'm back out here. I got Cameron. Say hi, Cameron.
Hi.
And he's wanting to play outside with the dogs. It's 8 o'clock, so he's got a half hour till bedtime. So we're gonna do
Until dessert time.
okay, dessert time. My bad, not bedtime. We're gonna do 11, 12, and a 13-inch piece. So I have a 3-foot ruler right here.
Telling you if you were doing a video.
Okay. No idea what he just said. You got the door? There you go. Close the door, please. Boom. Okay. So we're going to come in here, line it up on the edge. I have a score line at 11. And then we're going to go to 23. Would be a foot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut on these 2 lines, and these are going to be slightly longer than each other. I'm going to take this and make me a nice straight line to cut across here. 1, there's 2, and then we'll come back. We're going to have this cut down into our 3 pieces. All right, you guys, so as you can see, we have 3 pieces, 11, 12, 13 inches. Time out. Okay, throw it in the garbage. We had a bunch of wind here.
Someone else.
Okay, we had a bunch of wind, as everybody in the Midwest knows, and it blew somebody else's trash in my yard, and he's picking it up. So back to this. We got 11, 12, 13 inches. And he's slamming the door and yelling. It'll be a great night. So the way these are going to actually stack up, we will drill holes through all these so they will swivel. This one's going to sit out here. So this will get a hole here. Don't know if I can keep it lined up. Our bracket's going to line up down here on this bottom one, so it'll drill into here. And I'm going to put, I got these huge brackets. They're 5-inch by 1.125 or 7/8 or something like that. They're super, super big brackets, but they're heavy duty. They're real thick. So this is a lot heavier than this. So this is the heaviest thing you're going to have. but it'll line up down here so we can swivel off of this, and we're gonna gain about 4.5 inches of space out of that bracket as well. So step out from the tree a little further. So it'll bolt in here, and then this one will bolt through here, and then your middle and your top piece are gonna bolt out here, so you'll be able to swing this out and have your rotating arm. So what I'm gonna do is I have 5/16 by 3-inch bolts. These are just zinc plated bolts, flat washers. I do have rubber washers that I got a size bigger. These are 3/8 rubber washers, and locking nuts so you don't have to worry about the nuts coming off. So we're gonna I'm gonna get the top two lined up, and we'll do the top and the middle one, and then we'll go in, we'll get them drilled. We're not gonna bolt anything together yet, and then we'll get the bottom one drilled, the middle and the bottom one. So the middle one's gonna have a hole on either end. The top one will also have a hole on either end, but one end will be for your camera mounting system. So whether you use like an actual pedestal with the handle, or like I'm probably gonna use is going to be almost like a ram mount that'll be on there, so I can just rotate it around on the ram mount. I like the ram mounts. I've had really good luck with them. So that I can fold it up kind of small, as a camera mount with the handle is going to be a little bulkier. So get these holes drilled, drill bits. It's all basic hand tools you guys are going to need. Got a 5/16 drill bit. So I'm going to let me grab a hammer real quick. I do have this punch. This is what I scribe with. This is a punch though. Don't know what I got on my hammer, but I'll just keep it dirty side up and we'll get it on the table. So, put that one out of the way. And I'm going to come in, what we got here? I got a ruler right here, might as well use it. We're gonna come 1 inch in on everything, just so we have an inch overlap. So, if we come in, this is the middle piece. An inch in, and we'll just go ahead and measure it all out now, just for safety's sake, just so I don't screw it up. Get all of these, and the nice thing with this ruler is it's kind of got a long edge to it. The lines are longer, so you can be further away from the edge and see where you're actually marking still. And then our last piece here. Okay, and now you're probably asking why we need the hammer. So, with this aluminum or steel, whatever you decide to use, it being flat like this, your drill bit's going to want to walk. So we're going to use this punch to put just a little indentation in there to hold the drill bit in place. So, find my marks again. There we go. So come in here. Get right about center. And this part doesn't have to be perfect. Get it close to center. And then just a little dent is all it's going to take. And we'll go through and we'll dent the other side. Boom, that's done. That'll hold that drill bit there so it doesn't want to wander around and you sit there and fight it and then end up breaking a drill bit or something. Because I know I hate breaking drill bits, especially when it's a wandering bit. You naturally just put a little bit more pressure on it and you end up breaking a bit. And my luck, that's what would happen, and that would be my last 5/16 bit I have. I snapped them off doing that exact thing. So there's that. And the last hole here for the other side, most camera mounts are 1/4-20 GoPro style mounts, so we're gonna leave that for now. I'm just gonna leave it sealed up, and we're gonna go ahead and drill the rest of it, assemble the rest of it. I'm gonna have to break my camera mount down and figure out which one I want to destroy to do this, I guess, just because I don't want to buy one right now and wait on it and all that good stuff. The rut does not wait. So, go back in here and I've got a piece of wood on this table, so I'm not worried about it. And you'll feel your bit fall into that hole. It'll stay. And we're gonna run this all the way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes because I can already see it shaking the heck out of the camera. So we're gonna get holes drilled and then we'll come back. All right, you guys, so we have all our holes drilled. We have our bottom holes drilled, and these holes will go all the way through because that bolt has to pass through there. Excuse me. Our middle ones and our top one, you can see this one's only got a hole on one side. This is going to be for our GoPro mount. This one will probably go all the way through just because it is going to be hard to fish a bolt in there. So that'll be once I figure out which mount and how I'm going to actually mount it to the arm. Today we're just building the arm. So what we're going to do is we have these bolts that are going to be overkill, which is why I got giant washers, or a whole bag of washers, I guess. So that, and if I need more, I've got more laying around here. So for right now, we're just going to roughly put this together. So we have a pair of rubber washers for each bolt. To get the rubber washers, I want to get right up against the steel or the aluminum, so we're not making any noise. There's no bolt noise with it rubbing together as we rotate this around. So we got this end right here. We're going to drop this bolt in here, and this end here is going to go through our mount. So now we have that here. We're going to do another rubber washer. And, oh yeah, let me see if I got a shorter 5/16 bolt for that. All right, so I most certainly do. I'm pretty sure it's 5/16, so we're going to run with it because it is, well, at least an inch shorter. At least. So, take this, tap that one back out, take the rubber washers off. You know, apparently I didn't need to buy these because I have a bunch of them, so, oops. Take this one, pass it through, pass this through. That's going to work a lot better. More gooder, that's for sure. Rubber into here. And then we're going to take a flat washer, and we have a Nylock nut. We're just going to loosely put this together for right now, so we'll get this one started in here. You just get it down to the nylon so where it wants to start grabbing, so we're attached. And then our next one, we're going to go here. The reason I got these three is this is going to be 1.5 inches here, so we're going to hopefully be able to pick up our slack, if you guys know what I mean, pick up the slack with just 1 or 2 washers on the bottom, and it'd be good enough to get to the threads. I wanted to make sure we had enough to get through both pieces, and Menards didn't have the intermediate size, so going to pop that through, maybe. There it is. Tight fit, especially on the bolts. So rubber, and then we're gonna go through here. And then this one, we're gonna stack a couple washers on it, which is fine. We're about 3/8 of an inch too long. Stack more than a couple, I guess, for good measure. Which I got a whole bag of washers. I'm not worried about it. I got one more bolt to put in it. So this is gonna go pretty quick. Once you get your prep work done, this is gonna go actually really quick. So we get our last little bit down here. Bolt, rubber washer, through our top piece here. Tap that in there. Next piece of rubber. Slide it through your middle piece. And then a handful of washers. And if you get the right length bolt and you want to get all technical about it, you can. Not terribly worried about it. I'm pretty sure the deer are not going to be counting washers or any of that stuff. So get that. My lock nut. So right there we have a rudimentary scissors. So now we're going to go in and we're going to tighten this down. This back here is going to be your tightest. This one's going to be just a little bit looser, and this one's going to be your loosest out here. So it can be a little stiffer. So as you move it, it's not just going to want to do this and drift away from you. So for that, just basic 2 crescent wrenches. So I'm going to go through, tighten this thing up, get it tight, and then I'll show you guys when we're done, minus the hole out here for our 1/4-20 and camera mount. All right, you guys, so finished product here. As you can see, it doesn't sway too bad. I can adjust it just a little bit. So we have this, we'll get just ratchet strapped to the tree. And then you have your main, this big 13-inch, 12-inch, the 11-inch, so you can rotate around, bring this all the way around you, have it out here as need be. You can adjust each point individually. That rubber kind of keeps stuff tight and it's quiet. And then this will fold up. This will fold up just like so. I need to loosen that one just a hair. It does not want to rotate back in. That is maybe because my hole is just a hair cockeyed, but that's okay. Still rotates in for a pretty small compact. My hole's off on this top one just a hair. It's kind of got just a little bit of a kickback. So I'm sure if I fight it, I can stretch it out a bit. I'm not too terribly worried about it for being a 15-minute fix and save you $100+. You can get it, rolls right around. I'll probably paint this one black, just some flat black spray paint, let it cure. And then I have a strap and a camera mount. So hopefully now having a camera mount, I'll find a way to mount my ram mount there. Having a camera mount, I'll be able to bring you guys along on more hunts. I know it's been kind of a hard season. I haven't really gotten out much this year. So that being said, I'm going to try and bring you guys, get out a little bit more. I've been kind of busy. Get out more, bring you guys along now. Should be a lot easier to be able to get up in a tree, bring you guys along and show you the action. So if you guys like this video, you want to see some more DIY hunting tips and tricks, I guess, equipment, save you some money you can invest somewhere else in your hunting gear, whether it be arrows, broadheads, new clothes, scent control, stuff like that. Leave a comment down in this video at the bottom, down in the bottom here. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Helps me out, helps the channel out, helps bring these videos to more people who may find use in them. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Follow me over on Facebook and Instagram, you guys. And until next time, I'll see you out there.